Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another weekly vlog. How is everybody? So today is Saturday and this morning we went to get weighed and we had really good results today. I lost 6.5 pounds and Ian lost 13.5 pounds. Now that is very big weight losses and we're very happy, and I'm quite surprised on how much I've lost this week, and Ian was as well, but we did have gains last week, obviously over Christmas, well not the New Year, but over Christmas we had quite big gains, so we're just working our way getting that off. So yeah, we're pretty pleased with what we have lost this week. Hopefully that continues. So the first week into 2025 we've had quite good weight losses, and let's hope that every week after this one is very much the same. I did say to Ian today that if I can at least stay the same next week then I will be happy, just because obviously 6.5 pounds is such a big weight loss, especially me and my digestive system at the moment, still getting to grips with things, and I can still feel things are not 100%, so we're just we're making our way where we need to be, but yeah, so that's really good. What else today? We did go to the cafe and then we came back home, and Ian then decided to go to the garage for a little while. We was going to go out, but it is absolutely freezing. It was 0 degrees this morning, and I know that is for some people quite warm, because I do have a friend or a couple of friends that are in either North America or Canada and they are in the minuses at the moment, which I can't even begin to imagine what that is like. And even my cousin, she lives in Canada, but I think you get more equipped for it there. Like you have the right clothes and I don't know, just I can't even imagine how cold that is. But yeah, so we was at 0 this morning. It was very icy. So we decided just to come home, but we might go out later if it doesn't snow. We are forecast snow and they have said that it's not going to settle, but who knows with the weather. We may go out and visit a couple of friends, or meet up with a couple of friends and get some dinner. I'm not 100% sure yet. So yeah, Ian decided to go to the garage for a bit to do some bits on his car. He's got a few problems and lights coming on and whatnot. For me it's far too cold. I'm like, nope, it's not happening. So yeah, I have been working on my cross stitch. So this is the cross stitch that I am working on at the moment. It's in quite a small hoop, and as you can see I've done quite a bit. I'm sort of, this line here is up to the page 1. I've put it into onto my iPad, and I think, I don't know how I'm going to show you this, I think I'm sort of along here somewhere with this flower. So I'm hoping that that is about halfway. It's like halfway down that flower. And I am at 6%. So I have looked and I'm at 6% of the pattern. And I was talking to Ian about this pattern. And I think I should be able to get this done for when I need it done, she says. I need to get about I thought the pattern was 5,000 stitches. It's not, it's 9,000 stitches, and I think I need to get at least about 700 a week in. So yeah, that's the plan. So I think I'm going to be working on this most of the time. I know I said I was going to be rolling the dice and that, but this will be in my rotation no matter what, cross stitch comes up. I will be working on this as much as I can just to get it finished, and I don't think it's going to take that long. I've worked on it 3 times now and I'm at 6%. But once I'm into a rhythm with it, I do find I'm going quite quick. So yeah, that's that. I have also finished knitting the straight bit on my muscle bra. So this just needs the decreases put in now. So I will put those in at some point. I might do it tomorrow, and then it's finished, and then I can roll the dice for the new project on Monday. I've just got this in a leather yarn bowl that I got from the lovely Dave, who is the husband of Mandy from Mouse Witch Yarns. He does leather work. So if you're interested, go over to Mandy's Ko-fi. She does put some of his bits on there, or if there's anything that you're after, then give her a message and you can work something out. So it's basically a collapsible yarn bowl, so it unfolds into a flat piece of leather and it can just go in your bag, and then you can pop it back up when you want to use it. So I've been using that. That's pretty much it really. I just thought I'd quickly come on. I haven't edited the last vlog yet. I'm going to do that probably tomorrow. Ian's at work tomorrow, so once he goes to work I can just potter around and do what I need to do and stuff. We had a big massive clear out yesterday of all the stuff that was in the 8 square unit over there. So I have now got another box for my whips, other than my Haunted Hill blanket, because that's a lot of yarn. That's in a big wool warehouse bag at the moment. So I've now got 2 Calyx units, 2 Calyx boxes full of whips. I am hoping to get back down to 12. I don't really want 16 whips. I think that's what I've got. 16. Yes. Even though I haven't cast on dishcloths yet, it is something that I want to do, and if it does roll that, then I will just do a couple of dishcloths. Now, the way that I did this last year was that I would roll the dice every Monday. And if I finished a project before that Monday, I would pick something and work on that until the next Monday. I don't know whether to work on something for a week, then roll the dice. So a little bit like what Tonya so I got this whole idea from rolling the dice from Tonya from Calm as a Stitch. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant idea. Loved what she did, and it was a good way of working on just a random thing that week. And instead of deciding, oh, do I want to work on this or do I want to work on that, and then pulling something out thinking, oh, I don't really want to work on this, I'll work on that. It's just a really good way of it picking for you, you working on that thing for a week, then rolling the dice again. Now, the way Tonya does it is if she finishes that item within that week, she will roll the dice again within that week and then start her 7 days again. So she might finish something on the Thursday and then roll the dice and then work on it Thursday. I'm not sure if it's Thursday to Thursday or Thursday to Wednesday, and roll the dice and whatever. I didn't have that problem last year, I don't think. I may have done. I can't remember. So I may do that, but I may roll the dice early, but work on it past the Monday again through to the next Monday, depending on when that item gets finished. I'm just thinking, because there is a few items that I've got on my list that I think I could possibly get done within a week, if I really got my head down and actually worked on it. So yeah, tomorrow I do want to work on my Haunted Hill blanket. So I did say I want to work on the new things that I've cast on before Monday. I do want to get a little bit more done on that, just so I can get into a bit of a rhythm with it, know about the pattern a bit more, and just get it in my head a bit. And then what else did I cast on? The Lots of Love bag. Everything else I'm pretty okay with. And then I will cast on another muscle bra probably once that one's off, so I can have it as a handbag project. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's my plans going forward of projects, how I'm going to roll the dice. I'm just going to roll it on the Monday, I think, and we'll see how we go, and then I'll decide on if it gets finished early. I'll pick something else and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, I have had a nap this afternoon. You'll be pleased to know, Tonya, I went to have a nap. I had the most worst, that made no sense in English at all. I had the worst night's sleep ever last night. I just could not drop off, and I was laying there and I was like, should I just get up, should I just lay here? And I think at one stage I looked at the clock and it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I can't get up now. So I laid there and laid there and laid there. I did finally drop off again, and then I woke up and it was like 6 o'clock, and my alarm was gonna go off at 7:20. And then I looked at the clock and it was 10 to 7. I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't know, I just had a really, really bad night's sleep. I am starting to track my sleep on my watch, and I will carry on doing that. And seeing, like, the lovely Tonya showed me an app to download, and I've tried that. I haven't even looked at last night's sleep tracker thing yet, so I need to look at that and see. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go, and I will speak to you in a bit. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow now. I want to try and keep these sort of crafty type ish, and I don't know, I'll just pick up the camera as and when. So anyway, that's it, and I shall see you very soon. Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, and I have just edited the last vlog, which was okay actually. I thought it was going to be a bit mishmashy, but it wasn't too bad. Ian's at work, and yesterday I vlogged a little bit. I think the light is weird because I've got a heater going. It's cold. We had the tiniest little bit of snow yesterday, late last night, and then I think it lasted all of about an hour until the rain came, and it washed it all away. So, but I'm pretty pleased, to be honest, because the snow, we're just not equipped for it. Like, the main roads get gritted, but the side roads don't. The pavements don't get gritted. It just becomes an ice rink if it stays around too long. And then what normally happens is that sort of the top layer starts melting where people are have stood on it. So, and like during the day it will start melting, then overnight it will freeze over again, and then it just becomes ice. And it just, yeah, it gets dangerous basically. So it's nice to have the snow and see the snow, but we have had spells where we've had it for like a week where it just is snowed. It's been so cold that even the rain is like when it rains it turns to ice straight away when it hits the ground because it's so cold. So yeah, it's nice to see it, but I'm glad it didn't settle. Sorry, Mandy. But last night I was very, very pleased to see that Nancy, my lovely friend Nancy from the Kitty Scrapper podcast, put up a video. And I stayed up till 1:30 this morning watching it because I just had to. I could not go to bed and not watch her video. We finished watching Missing You on Netflix. I think that was about 11 o'clock. Then I think there was another video that I watched on YouTube. Then I noticed that Nancy had put a video up and I was like, I need to watch that. So while I was watching that, I actually finished my muscle bra. It is finished, it's all done, the ends are woven in, it's just not blocked. But do you really need to block a hat? I don't really know. So this is one side of it, and then the other side, it's very similar. I will pull it out so you can see it. It's very similar. The colours do repeat, but obviously in a different orientation. So if I hold it up like this, it'll be a bit easier to see. So yeah, the green is at the top on this side, at the bottom of that side, and then vice versa. That is at the bottom there and at the top there. So I really like these hats. They're just really easy to make. Like, I don't know. So I don't know whether I'm actually going to wear this one or put it in the gift box. I'm not really sure. I don't really wear hats a lot, and that is because I normally my hair is up like this, and like I can put this hat on and I don't know, it just looks a bit silly with your hair up and it just looks like you got a tube on the top of your head. It is big enough to brim it, obviously if I didn't have my hair up here, to have it like double over your ears and stuff. I look terrible in a hat. I really like the berets that I made a little while ago, and I think they suit me better. And I've got a bobble hat that I do wear when it's really, really cold that I made. But yeah, so I will cast on the other yarns for making more muscle bras, but I don't know whether I will wear them or gift them, or I'm not sure. But yeah, so this one is done. I'm pleased with it. I haven't really got much else to say about it. I haven't weighed it, so let me do that now because the scales are right in front of me. I had this much yarn left, which is 6 grams. So I knitted down to 15 grams. So I would have had enough if I had just gone down to the 9 grams that was in my diary. But I would always want to have more yarn than not enough. And this can go into a magic knot ball or something. So I am making the sea glass tee, and I am using 2 magic knot balls at the moment, but I don't think they're going to be big enough to complete the whole thing. So if I can just make magic knot balls as and when, that would be all good. So let me quickly weigh this. This is 94.99 grams. Now what I do when I weigh stuff, I always put it on the scales a few times just so I know. So it's really hard because the scales that I've got are very small. This is quite big. So I could put something on it first, but I haven't really got anything here that would fit. This might fit my coaster. So let's, this is better. So this is not 95.323 grams. So I'll take that off again. It's at 0 and put it back on. Yes, so it is, I'm just going to quickly write it in my diary so I don't have to do it again. It is 95.23 grams. And then what I'll do, convert that into meters, and that will be my first finished object of 2025, which I am super happy about. Now, you know, I said that I wanted to do 40 cast-ons of 2025. I also want to do, or try, and do 40 cast-offs. I don't know whether that will happen, of 2025. And that will run throughout the whole year, not just up until my birthday. So the 40 cast-ons I want to run up until September. But the 40 cast-offs I want to run all the way to the end of the year. I'm hoping that will happen because last year I actually cast off... Oh, I didn't write down... I think I cast off like over 50 things last year, so I don't think that's going to be too difficult. I'm hoping. So I've wrote it in my diary. I have also got this book here. So that one's my diary. This one is my project notes. So I just keep a note of all the things that I make, all the notes, and if I need to use like, I'm quite old school, so I do use a piece of paper and a pen to write down pattern repeats and stuff. So a few of my pages look like this, where I've just scrubbed off, and it's just the way that I do it, and then that way I've always got this book on me. Some of the pages are ripping out, which is not good, but it's one of the pucker pads. It's this one here, and it has got these little folder separators that you can put pieces of paper in and stuff. But I find that if you put A4 paper in, it makes it too bulky. Like, I've just put an A4 piece of paper in there and it's a bit bulky, so I'll just slide the paper in. This is for my rad vent, and there's another pattern here which is for I don't know what this is for. Oh, my cross-heel cardigan. So I've just got the patterns in here because I know that I will always go back to this book to look at the pattern where I've got up to, and I try and write all of my notes in here to where I'm up to and everything. So if I ever want to knit it again, crochet it again, then I can come to this, see what size I made before, how much yarn it took, what needles I used, any modifications and stuff. So yeah, but for this there was no modifications. I made an adult large. I use a 3mm needle, and yeah, so that's just, and then I just knit the length to however much yarn I've got. I don't normally knit the length to the pattern, not the last 2 times anyway. I've just knit to, I've run out of yarn to do the decreases. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I will probably cast the other one on maybe next week. I'll cast the other one on, we'll see. But today I do want to make a little bit of headway on this, which is over here, my blanket. So this is how much I got of my Haunted Hill blanket. Not a lot. It's not very wide. It's not as wide as I thought it would be. I suppose it's wide enough, isn't it? Like, it's not quite my wingspan. Well, I could stretch it to my wingspan, I suppose. But then you can always put a border on it as well. So yeah, I'm going to get a little bit more done on this today because I just want to get my head into the pattern, and instead of it being a whip that I pull, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, I'm already a bit clued up on the pattern. I'll probably forget because that's what happens, and I pull the pattern out and I'm like, I don't know where I am, I don't know what I'm doing, I need to think of the pattern again. That happened with the cross hill cardigan. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going with this, and I just need, today I just want to put 3 or 4 rows in, and then I think that will be fine. And I do want to, I don't know. Shall I show you my cross stitch that I've done loads yesterday? So this is how far I got. The last time I showed you, I put the wrong colour in. I did pull that back out. That was here. I did pull that back out and put the right colour in. So this is like half of the flower, or half of one of the poppies. And what I'm going to do now is go along here with the green, just to change it up a bit. I have got some parked floss, because obviously this is the page break, so I was like, what's the point in breaking the floss when the colour carries on down anyway? So I've already moved it around in the hoop once, so yeah. I have got a hoop that goes under my leg, so I could do this double-handed, but the problem is I think the material is too small to go in the hoop that I've got, because it's a fixed hoop to the frame, where I have seen ones where you get a clamp and it just clamps any hoop. So I might try and get that at some stage, not right now. So yeah, but I am using, I know it's a bit weird, but I'm using the pink bag that Ian got me that says, just give me all the yarn, because it fits in here perfectly. So yeah, I could probably, because they're not much in size difference, I could swap these out. I could see if the, I don't know, because I use this one more, and I think it's, I don't know, I'm not sure. So, but I like these bags because they're quite flat as well. Yeah, anyway, so this, I've taken pictures and put this on Instagram, so that is now a finished project, finished item. I've shown you guys. I probably won't be doing podcasts this year. I'll probably just be doing my weeklies, and they'll be going up once a week, so a bit like a podcasty type video anyway, of bits and pieces. So yeah, that's my plan. I just find podcasts I get a bit overwhelmed with, and then if I'm rolling the dice once a week, what's the point? But I'm going to film Saturday to Friday, but roll the dice every Monday, so you will get 2 projects in a vlog, because I think that'll be a bit more interesting as well, because you'll see 2 items in that week, unless I finish something, you never know. But yeah, I'm just in my cozy, comfy loungewear that I feel like this is just drowning me today. I don't know, like, I love this though. It's so, I've got, it's the trousers that match as well. It's so comfortable. It's so soft. But yeah, I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to carry on watching a little bit of YouTube. I think I've got a few videos, and then I might just flick over to Netflix and watch some bits. I don't know what time Ian's going to be home. It's a normal work day for him today, on his roster, so, but I'm going to see how far I can get with this snake and make it more unlike a snake and more like a scarf to begin with. So yeah, if I don't speak to you later on, I will come on at some point. Ian is off tomorrow, I think. Was he in tomorrow and off Tuesday? Can't remember. I have printed his roster. It is on the fridge, because his work now is so muddly, it's crazy. Like, I think he might be off Tuesday and Thursday, or Monday and I can't remember, but he's off 2 random days in the week, and then before it was 2 weeks days, 2 weeks nights, and now it's just higgledy-pickledy. It's, yeah. So anyway, right, I'm going to drink my coffee, and I'm going to upload the vlog, because get that ready for tomorrow. Vlogs will go up on a Monday, and yeah, get some of this done, and I will show you progress that I've got. So I will come on a bit later and show you progress, but it might not be a lot. We shall see. So good evening. I thought I'd quickly come on with an update of the blanket. I have really been enjoying it this evening. I didn't start after the last clip, so I spoke to Ian and I had to pop to Tesco to get some food and stuff. So Ian went to Marks and Spencer's and got some steak, and I went to Tesco to get the rest of the bits and pieces that we needed. It was absolutely pouring with rain, but then came home and I can't remember what happened after that. Then Ian sorted out his wardrobe, but he wanted some help. He's dropped like nearly 3 sizes in clothes, and he wanted just to be ruthless, but he needed help with that, which I do sometimes as well, and we just did it together. So I helped Ian do that. Then we had dinner. So I didn't really start on this until after dinner, which was about 7 o'clock. It's 11:30 now. And I am pleased to say that I've got up to row 14 of the pattern and I've got it in my brain. It's working. Everything's going fine. It's just because it's mosaic, you do 1 row of each colour, but you're crocheting over the rows below, and I just couldn't get my head around the pattern, but I think I'm fine. So this is my progress. I can't hold it up all at once because it's curling in the middle a little bit, so but here we are. We've got the start of a pumpkin and then the start of another one, and then we've got the start of the steps to the house. Then we have another pumpkin, and then we have a ghost. So this is, oh, I might be able to hold it up actually. This is what it looks like. I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, I love the way it's coming out, and I love the way that the yarns are contrasting against each other. Obviously the black, and then this is called Buttermilk. This is the first colour, and then the next colour is Saffron. I have got the list of colours, and I have got the list of what row I need to change on. I've got a few more rows of this to go, and you might be thinking, oh, all them ends. Now what I'm going to do, I can take that stitch marker out now, but what I'm going to do is possibly put a border on this, depending on how much yarn I've got. I did get an extra black ball, so as you can see I've used obviously a bit of this, and I've still got loads left. There is loads and loads left. I'll spin it so you can see. So yeah, I don't know whether to, depending on how much yarn I've got left, I might be able to do like a round of each colour or just a black border. And what you do is you basically put the ends into the border, and I've done that before. Either that, or you can just tie them in a knot just to secure them a little bit better, and cut them quite short, so it's just a tassel up each side. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm undecided on that. But tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow is dice rolling day. I'm going to roll the dice to decide what project that is going to be worked on for next week. Also, Ian's not in work tomorrow. He's not rostered for tomorrow, so I don't know if we're going to do anything. The weather's supposed to be crap, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Ian's also asked me to put some elastic. He's got a pair of joggers here. Some elastic in the leg, so they're wide leg at the bottom, unelasticated. And he just wants a bit of elastic in the bottom. I have got elastic. I've got a safety pin. So what I'm going to do is just put a tiny little hole in one side, thread it through, stitch it up, and what I'm going to, well, I'll put it through, decide the length, and then cut the other one exactly the same, so then one leg ain't tighter than the other. So I might do that tomorrow as well. But yeah, so that's progress on that. I'm really happy that I've managed just to get it into my head, and I'm looking, and the pattern is over 3 pages, but I'm literally just going from one page to the other quite quickly, and it's working really well. The first bit, the bit in the middle, so like this bit here, that was really hard because I had to count all of the stitches, but now I've got this bit here, it's not so bad, and then when we go up into the house it's going to be a lot easier. I've had to fudge it twice, but I don't think you're going to notice it, so that's all good. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed and I shall see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is Monday and it's dice rolling time, so I just thought I'd quickly come on and roll the dice so that I'm set up for the day to craft on whatever it picks. I literally went straight to bed after the last clip, so this is still out. I'm going to put this away unless it rolls this, which I highly doubt, but as there is 16 things here. I have got 2 dice on here, but I'm just disregarding the cross-stitch dice for now because I want to carry on with the poppies as much as possible, and I want to try and get at least 500 to 800 stitches in a week to get that done. So we're just, I don't want to delete the dice, this one, so we're just going with this dice here. So let's, I have just opened this app, so we've got the fire on, we've got the light, the heater, not the fire. It has picked number 3, which is the Slipstravaganza. I will just prove that here. And I do think that might be a finished object this week. Who knows? I have got the triangles to do and the border. Let me get the project. I'll show you where I'm up to. Okay, so this is progress so far. This is where I'm up to. And I have just put this last bit in here, so I think after this I need to do some triangles, like they're not wedges, they are triangles, and then into the border. Don't have a picture of the pattern here. Do I have it on my knit companion? So this is the finished object. So yeah, I am here. I need to do these triangle bits here, then into the border. So this may be a finished object for this week. That's pretty cool. I've now just changed the page I was on, and I'm going to have to work out what page I was on. Never mind. Anyway, it's not going to be hard because I think I was at the end of that section there. I think I literally put it down after this, so I can't wait to get a bit more done on this because I love the colours. Love it so much. And it will be a nice spring item as well. So yeah, I'm going to work on that this week. Hopefully I will get it near enough finished. I should be able to. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to not cast on anything new until I'm back down to 12 whips or 11 whips. So I've got this piece of paper here because I've run out of room, and I've got 16 whips. I want to get back down to 12. Yeah, that's the plan. Socks and dishcloths will be on there for quite a while, but I have got a few things on the list that are close to being finished, so like this basically. Anyway, that's that, and I will catch you up throughout the day. Hello, good evening. It is Tuesday, and this is the first time I'm picking up the camera, but there we go. I have been working on my Slipstravaganza today, and I'm really pleased to say that this morning I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to get the triangles in. I looked at the pattern and I was like, oh, this is going to take a lot of concentration of counting and stuff. But once I'd got a couple in, it wasn't too bad. So I did start last night, and I got a couple in, and I was like, oh, I will know where I am. And then this morning, I was chatting with some friends, and I was like, oh, this is not going to work. It's not going to work because I need to concentrate. But again, I just made sure I knew where I was in the triangle, and I'm pleased to say that I got them all done. And I will try and show you. It's not very good, but they look like this. And then what's going to happen, I've done all the triangles. I have gone across with the main colour once, and then I need to go back with the main colour, so it's backwards and forwards. And then the next part is the chevrons. So yeah, I might have a finished object this week. I really hope that I can get a bit done on this. So tomorrow, I've got a little, oh, there, that is what the triangles will look like. So more probably like this, not so stretched down. So I have got an idea of how I want to plan my week. I want to do some shop stuff tomorrow. Now, I haven't done shop stuff for so long, and I feel like I do want to have a little plan in my head of new products and new things and stuff. So yeah, I want to go through the Ko-fi shop, sort out the stock. My Etsy shop is closed at the moment, just the Ko-fi is open. I may reopen the Etsy shop if that's a better way for you to shop. Prices are more expensive on Etsy just because of the fees and stuff, but everything is on Ko-fi. You can pay via PayPal and like debit, credit card on Ko-fi. I'm sure you can. So yeah, I just want to, even if I don't actually make anything tomorrow, I'm going to have Wednesdays as a be productive day. And I'm hopefully planning on sort of having a shop update minimum once a month, and that would be quite a big update with a few bits in it. And I am toying with the idea of dyeing some yarn this year. So I didn't dye any yarn, I don't think, last year. And I do want to get back to dyeing some yarn. But it won't just be chuck it in the pan, see what comes out. I'm going to get some inspiration pictures and dye them to that for myself, and I am thinking of some fab funky colours and fab funky inspiration pictures. I've seen so many different things over the last couple of months, and the themes are going to be very different from each other. So I'm thinking of like some retro sweets as just some inspiration pictures. and not so much scenery as such, but any picture that sort of catches my eye, I'm like, oh, that's really good. Whether it could be a picture of food or it could be a picture of an item of something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might not be right now, just because I find dyeing yarn in this weather really difficult, and finding space for it to dry. So that might be a spring thing. So once the weather starts turning, starts getting a bit warmer, I can put it out on the line and stuff. So that's something that I do want to do. But I do want to do a little like business plan, and say like I want these things and them things, and I don't know. So if you've got any ideas of new products that you want to see, or any inspirational things, then please let me know. I have had a few already, and yeah, I'm excited to get stuff planned basically. I was thinking of like a temperature blanket template thing as well, but I think that might be a bit late now, because obviously we're already in January, people have already picked their colours and stuff. I was thinking of like just a card with the holes in it to put your yarn through with the temperatures, but it might be okay just to, I don't know, I think maybe that's a bit late now, but yeah, I need to get my brain into gear and do a bit more, I think, with the shop. That's just for me. Like for me to get my mind going again. I got very, very lax with it at the end of the year and did nothing really. I did a little bit for Halloween, and very small bit for Halloween, and that was it. So yeah, coming into, so we've got Valentine's Day, Easter, then like going into spring and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And if you've got anything that you want to be done, then just give me a message. So yeah, I have also been knitting on tonight. Tonight was my members Zoom. All the details for that are over on my Ko-fi. Ko-fi is linked down below. It's once a month, and you get the code with the £5 and up memberships. Whoops, I've just kicked the tripod. So I was working on the shawl, but I needed brain power to actually do the next row. So I decided to pick out the sock that I had started. And I have now got a full cuff, and I've got, I don't know whether I'm going to do a long cuff, or not cuff, leg, or keep it at this. So I've got 19 rows here. I normally knit 19 rows, do the heel. So I knit across the front, do the heel, and then carry on the foot. So I'm not sure whether to keep it as a shorty. It's only a 50-gram ball. It's really nice yarn. It's quite summery, like, yeah, I might just put the heel in here. Maybe. I'm still undecided, but this is going to be put away now. So this was just easy round and round while I was chatting and stuff. I will put this back and it will go into rotation. But it's going to be one of them things that I'll pick up as and when I just want easy round and round stuff, I think. It will be this or my muscle bra, that I haven't cast on another one yet. But yeah, I'm feeling like, even though I've picked from my, or the dice has rolled a number and I've picked my project from that, that's going to be the main one that I work on that week. But if there's anything else that I feel like I just want to do a little bit on, I will. But the dice roll will be the main project for that week. Because yesterday I was doing the... Was I doing the shawl? No. I needed some just round and round plain simple knitting, and I picked up my outline tee and I completed the rib on that. I just needed round and round simple. I didn't have the brain space for to look at the pattern for the Slipstravaganza, and I was like, I'm just gonna complete the rib on that, and I did. I completed the rib, so I know next time I go back to it, I can just do the set up row for the not the holes out the front, and then that's just round and round as well. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just not feel guilty if I haven't got the ability to do a complicated pattern, just to knit something simple. So I haven't done any more on my cross stitch, I don't think, since I last showed you. Can't remember. Maybe I have, because I did do some yesterday. I decided to put some of the green in. Did I show you this? I can't remember. I'm not sure, but I did decide to put a bit of the green in. This one goes up a bit further and back down on itself. It's like a bud, so I just went up as far as I could. There's some green here, and then I think there's some green here, and then another big flower up here. So yeah, that's that. Oh, I can show you. So that's the bud that goes up, and then that's the other big flower. So that is that project, and yeah, that's just living up there. It's very small. So I will carry on with the Slipstravaganza tomorrow in the morning, possibly for an hour, just while I get up, have my coffee, have a look at that for an hour, watch anything on the telly, then sort out shop stuff. That's what I'm thinking. I may change my mind tomorrow, who knows. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. Ian's already in bed watching some telly. He's been in there for a little while because he went in there while I was on Zoom. He's been watching YouTube and a film and whatever, I think. And today, I'm pleased to say, I picked up my new phone. So I went for a bright pink phone case, obviously. I got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It was just an upgrade basically. So I had an iPhone 14, the contract ran out. We just renewed I upgraded the thing. So I got a new phone. I'm pleased with it so far. It wouldn't pair with my watch, so I had to figure that out and managed to do it in the end. And that's nearly fully charged now, so I can put that back on. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. So I do have an iPhone 14 for sale. Normally we do keep a phone to have a spare, but we've never really needed a spare, so we've decided there's nothing wrong with it. It's still like brand new. It's been in a case. It's got a screen protector on it. I have the box, so we've just decided to sell it on to someone else. So I've not done anything about that yet, but we will eventually. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to go to bed. And that's about it. So I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully, with more progress on stuff. But what that stuff is, I don't know. We shall see. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday. I don't think I picked up the camera at all yesterday, so this vlog might be quite short-ish if I don't ramble. So I have been working on my Slipstravaganza. I have got all of the triangles in. I think I showed you that. And then yesterday, I'm getting hooked up on Ian's iPad. Yesterday I started the chevrons. I don't know. So this pink bit here is part of the chevron. This here. Oh my god, it's so boring. I know. And there's so many stitches. There's like over 400 stitches. You'll have to excuse me, I haven't long been up. But yeah, it's just a bit boring. There is options in the pattern to do a short border, which is probably what I will do, because I don't know, I just found it was taking me about half. Well, I timed myself very loosely yesterday. I looked at the clock when I started a row, and then I looked at the clock when I finished a row, but it took me half an hour to do one row. They're not difficult at all. I've memorised that part. I don't know whether the next part will be a little bit different or not. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm a bit over it, to be honest. I really like it. It's really beautiful. I was hoping to get it finished to take to Spain with me, because I think this would be quite a nice holiday type shawl. So yeah, it is Thursday. I'm going to work on it today, see how far I can get. But I got so bored yesterday that I picked up my cross stitch, and I did quite a bit on this actually. Excuse me. I'm going to have a bit of my drink. And I managed to get in a bit of the greenery. Now I've taken it out of the hoop because I had to do this very top bit here out of the hoop, because look how close to the edge this is. It's crazy. And my fabric is fraying. So I don't know whether I've actually done this the wrong way round or not. So the edge of the fabric is here. Maybe I should have done it that way. I don't know. It is a square piece of material, so I don't think it really matters what way. And I know people sort of serge the edge, but in a way I'm glad I didn't. I might just put a really small bit of sellotape across it, like right on the edge, because this will be going in a frame. So this here is the edge of the design. There is no more this way. And then up here we've got a big poppy here, and I'm hoping I'm just worried there's not going to be enough room on this piece of material. But I am not going to, oh my god, I'm not going to worry about that now. And then I was like, oh, there's not much room left at the bottom, but I have looked at the pattern. It's not that many rows at the bottom. Like the pattern is split into two, and that's why I've gone across like this. So I'm working on page 1. But that is all the greenery up here now. It's so pretty, and the colours that you use just makes it like this here. I don't know if you can see. There's a couple of different greens in that, and it just makes it look really, I don't want to say lifelike, but not just block colour. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with this. I think I'm at about 11%, 12%, might be more than that. And I do want to get it finished for the beginning of I want to get it finished for mid-February, because it's for my mum. So, oh, I'm at 15%, so that's good. Yeah, so I've taken it out of the hoop. I am waiting for a smaller Q-snap to arrive. I got this hoop from Temu, and I think it's a display hoop, because it's really hard to get the thing done up, because there is a bolt on it. So I have got another hoop which I might get out, but I'm waiting for the smaller Q-snap to arrive. And you know, I was saying that this was overflowing with stuff. I've decided to put all of my cross stitch notion stuff in a different bag. So in here I've got like these magnets, and I've got a few stitch markers attached to that. I've got my needles, and I've got both of the little needle case things that I bought. Well, one that I bought and one that I found. I've got a pack of needles here as well. So yeah, everything cross stitchy wise is now in this little bag. I am going to the Waltham Abbey Wall Show, and I might try and pick up myself another one of these from Pickle Lily, a fancier one. I know this is sparkly, it's like black sparkly, but I might try and pick up another one that I can use. I don't know. So yeah, that is all still living in this bag, and it fits really, really well, and even with the hoop it fits well. But I have got another hoop this size over there. I'll have a look. So that's what I worked on last night. I picked that up about 9:30 I think it was, after I did this. But I'm so close to finishing that I'm just going to carry on. I am going to carry on, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to put some YouTube on and chill. Yesterday also, I didn't work on that as much as I did because I was prepping for shop stuff. I have 2 new bag charms that I am in the process of designing and stuff, and a few other bits and pieces, but I'll show you them when they're ready and when they're available in the shop. So yeah, that is about it. So I'm going to work on this this morning. So it is 11:15, and I know I said I hadn't been up for long. I have been awake, but just not been up, because I have been having the most terrible night's sleep for the last couple of weeks. Just tossing and turning. I don't feel like I go into a deep sleep. So yeah, it's not very good, but I'm finding I'm sleeping in the morning. Tomorrow I've got hospital for a checkup, which is good. And that's that. Yeah, but I will keep you updated with progress on this, because I'm loving it. I do really love the product, but I don't like the process at the moment. So I'm going to put some telly on, and I'm going to knit a couple of rows, get into the rhythm of it again, and see how far I can get, and then go from there. So I'll catch you up later on. Well, hello, good morning. It is Friday, and I've been awake since 6:30 this morning. I took Ian to work, so I think he's bringing the van home later, so he wasn't able to take his car because he's bringing the van. I look a state. I've just literally got up, I chucked some clothes on, went out and come back, and I am just chilling with a cup of coffee before I get ready to go to the hospital, which isn't till 11:30. It's now 8:10, so yeah, it took so long to defrost the car this morning. It was -3, and because my car leaks, the inside was also frozen. The windscreen on the inside, the side windows, everything was frozen. Ian did give me some not antifreeze, de-icer, but I couldn't find it. I know he gave me a bottle, but I can't remember if he took it back. I can't remember. Anyway, so I had to scrape the car, which was fine. It didn't take long to scrape the outside, but the inside took ages to clear. But I got Ian to work on time. All is good. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. What else was I going to mention? Yesterday, when did I catch you up yesterday? Did I catch you up yesterday? I can't remember. But yesterday I did a little bit more on the shawl, and I got a couple of rows of the yellow for the next chevron in. It's really hard to show this on the cable, but that's the next chevron. I have decided I am going to do the short border. I'm going to knit on this as much as I can today to try and get it as done as possible. Yeah, that's the plan really. So after the hospital, I'm planning on just coming back. Like, I'm gonna come back, and then not really got much planned for this afternoon or anything. I don't think I need to go anywhere after, so I can just go and come back, which is all fine. But then last night I decided to cast on another muscle bra. So I finished mine, which is here still. I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. I like it, but I don't really wear hats, and I know I'm making all these muscle bras, but it's nice just to knit round and round. So anyway, I got this yarn out. It's got a yarn cozy on it. This is one of the cakes that I dyed up, especially for making muscle bras. So I dyed it in cake form. And I started last night and I completed the increases. So it's now just round and round. I start mine magic loop and I carry on magic loop until I get to the size that I need, and then just put it on a smaller cable. So in here, in my bag, I do have 2 needles in here, and I always forget that these are in here. I'm sure I ordered another 3mm to replace this set that lives in, I can't remember. Anyway, it really don't matter. So yeah, I've now got this. The only thing that I didn't do is weigh my yarn first, but I think if I leave sort of 11 grams, that will be plenty to do the decreases on the other end. Just because that one that I've just done, I think I needed 9 grams for the increases, and the one that I did before that, I think I needed roughly the same. So yeah, that's that. Me and Ian are going out with Ian's mum and dad on Saturday. We are going to pick something up, so I thought, well, this might be ideal to work on in the car, but we'll see. I'll take it with me, it'll be in my handbag, but we'll see. So that's cast on, oh my diary's over there, cast on number 5. So there was a bit of a dilemma, wasn't there, Tonya? With the socks that I had cast on, which are here. So I did knit a little bit on these the other night as well, so I've now got the cuff and the leg, and I'm going to put in the heel now, not right now, but in a little while, I think. Oh, my watch is blipping at me. So yeah, I had a little dilemma. I said in my last video that I'm going to count these as one of my 40 cast-ons for this year. And the lovely Mandy and Lorraine said, yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't. But then Tonya said, that's cheating. You didn't cast it on in 2024. So I have agreed that I will not count this as one of my 2025 cast-ons, but if I need an extra one just before my birthday, this will get counted. I really don't think I'm going to need an extra one, but again, we'll see. But yeah, the plan today is to get as much of this done as possible, because I really want it off the needles. I don't know whether that's going to happen today or this week. So today's Friday, tomorrow we're out, and then Sunday, I don't think we've got anything planned for Sunday. We do have our landlord coming round to sign some new contracts and that, but that's later on in the evening, so like I don't know what we're doing Sunday daytime. I'm really sorry if you can hear a whirling noise. I've got the dehumidifier on because everything is just damp and horrible. I've I've vacuumed the windows. We've got one of them the Karcher window vacs, because we get a lot of condensation at the bottom, and it's all come back. So I've put that on for a little while just to see if it makes a difference. I don't know if it will or not, but yeah. I'm just going to catch up with some YouTube. Oh, I'm going to yawn all day long now. Catch up with some YouTube, get ready to go out, and then when I come back, I am looking forward to the nicest bath ever. I haven't had a bath since my surgery. I've had showers, don't get me wrong, I've had showers, but I haven't had a bath since surgery. And yeah, I can't wait to have a bath. So I might have that this afternoon, actually. Not even this evening, I might have one this afternoon. And then get in my Jimmy Jams and yeah, get all nice and cosy. I've put this jumper on today. It's not hand knitted, it's Tesco. And it is the coziest jumper ever. I don't wear it that often because I always forget that I've got it. But it's like a fluffy material. And it's so stretchy, and like, I feel like I can just snuggle up into it. It's not very thick, don't get me wrong, but it is nice and warm. I wore this and my hoodie when I took Ian to work, and he went, I can't believe you're wearing a hoodie. I went, I've got a t-shirt and jumper on underneath as well. It was -3. Like, so anyway, unfortunately Ian's working nights next week, and it's going to be like -3, -4. Ridiculous, but never mind. Right, I'm gonna go. I've had a coffee. I might make another one in a minute. That one's gone cold. Oh, I've gone a bit chilly now. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I was going to say this vlog's going to be quite short, but I don't think it is. I'm going to end it later on with whatever update I've got with this. And then I'll start another vlog on maybe tomorrow. I suppose I could vlog while I'm out. I've left the camera in the bag in my car. Oh, I've got to go back out anyway, haven't I? So I can get the bag out of the... my handbag is in the boot, and I put it in there the last time I went to the car and just forgot it. We are in a secure car park, so it's not too bad, but so I need to get that out of the car, my little camera, so I could take that with us tomorrow. I think we've taken Amelia with us tomorrow as well, so anyway, right, that's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna go, and I will catch up later on with any progress that I've got, hopefully a little bit. Hopefully I've got to where I want to be with it, but we'll see. Hello, so it's much later on in the day, and I thought I'd give you an update and end the vlog. So I have now got one more row of the yellow to go, and then after this yellow is the pink, the hot pink. Now this ain't going to be finished this week, unless I really push myself, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to fall out of love with it or anything. So my plan is to do this last row, and tonight I want to do some cross stitch because I do really want to get that some more stitches in that cross stitch. And I'm feeling the urge to do that. So the plan with this is whatever gets pulled for next week, depending on how time consuming that project is, I'm going to carry on with this and see how it goes. And if it's not finished, I'm thinking of it being a project that I actually take away with me. When we go to my mum's, I'm thinking that this, if it's just like the end stripe, but also I'm thinking that if I do that, I could possibly do the bigger border and make it that little bit longer. So yeah, I'm not going to pressurise myself into knitting on it when it's not that I'm not enjoying it, because knitting is knitting, like a stitch is a stitch, but I don't know whether it's because it's really nice bright colours and it's summery and I'm not feeling summery. I'm in a jumper, cold, so I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what gets pulled for next week, or what the dice rolls, and even if I do like 1 row a day, that's still 7 rows that I'll be able to get done, or even like 2 rows a day there and back, and see what happens with this. Basically, I don't want to fall out of love with it. I do really love it, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's my plan with it. I've got 1 more row to go, a wrong side row, to get to the end. I can cut the yellow. Whether I work on it on Sunday or not is another thing, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's the plan for that. I was going to say something else. I went and got my nails done this afternoon. So I said I was going to come back from the hospital and wouldn't be doing anything. Gonna have a nice hot bath and get in my pyjamas. And I did have a nice hot bath, but I then went and got my nails done. I was going to wait until I was back, and then I was like, but I'm not doing anything now, so let me have a bath, wash my hair, and then I'll go and get my nails done, come back, and so on and so forth. I just went for really plain short white tips this time. I wanted something that was easy to deal with, because my nails were getting so long. I was finding it difficult to do anything. I couldn't pick anything up. It was getting a little bit silly. And I wanted them easier to stitch as well. So yeah, I'm pleased with them. They're just nice, easy, simple. And I already picked what I'm going to have for next time, because next time is when we go away. It's like 4 and a bit weeks. I've had these on for I had the other ones on for 4 and a bit, I think. So that's why I've had these shorter as well, so that they last a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the dice rolls on Monday. Obviously that will be in the next vlog, but it might even pull that again, who knows? And if it does, then it will definitely get finished with the short. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Mandy said that she did the short border and it was fine. I might put the pink in and see what it looks like. It's really hard to see on the needle because it's so bunched up. There's like 900 stitches. So it's so bunched up. That's, yeah, it's the right side. You can't really see it properly, and even spreading it out doesn't give it the best representation of it. Make sure I don't lose stitches here, because then the border will be even shorter. But if I hold it like this and pull it down, because this will block out so much. Anyway, I'm going to see what happens, and you'll have to see what happens with that as well. I am starving. I've been hungry all day. I had breakfast, then I had lunch, had a banana, and I'm still hungry. I think it's psychological because I just want to eat all of the bad things. but never mind. Yeah, so that's it for this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I can't even remember what I've filmed this week. I know it's just been mainly crafty stuff, so yeah, but that's about it. We're going to go and get weighed in the morning, so that will be in next week's vlog, the results. So yeah, anyway, I hope you all keep warm because it is absolutely freezing. I went out and got my nails done and it was 1, I think it just got to 1, and at the moment it's -1. We're going to get to -4 tonight, I think, so I hope you're all keeping warm, as warm as you can. Yeah, and be careful when you go out on icy roads and pavements and stuff. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.